up and sit down.
Got numbers and everything, Dave. That didn't it? It was a little bit.
Well, that was a bit of a posh start, wasn't it?
That was, wasn't it? Eh? That's something that the guys over at StreamYard have put in, Gage and Dan. Yeah, a nice little subtle bit of elevator music. We're off already, mate. Are we live? Yeah, we are. Hello, folks. Yes, I would say normal service has been resumed this week. Yeah. So, sorry about last week, folks. It's just someone may have busted his stitches open and had to go and get stapled. So apologies for that. And thanks to James over at the Model Officers Mess for jumping in and keeping the silverback company for me and out of trouble. So cheers for that, mate. Shall we have a look who's in chat, Dave?
Go on, Ed. Let's have a look.
It's all right, mate. I've had a week off and I'm forgetting what to do. It's terrible, isn't it, eh? Got Dad in.
Was Scaly Models, Mike.
Oh, happy days. You want to do the next one and all?
He's saying morning to Colin and he's saying morning to me. So, morning, Mike.
Happy days.
Eric Graham is saying, hi, Dad. Hi, Colin. Glad to see you're doing better, bud. Yeah, I had to do as me told and stay away from the bench, mate, this week for most of it. So, yeah. That's me saying morning to Mike. Scaly saying hello to Eric. Jacqueline's in. Morning all. Sitting away in the Sunday brunch with Kev. Melting in the heat already. Hope you're doing all right, Jacqueline, and you've got your feet up, sweetheart, and you're doing as you're told. Yeah, I hope the knee is getting better. Yeah,
we both have our little bags of pink goodness.
Not been opened. It's completely still sealed as it was when it was posted.
Oh, yeah, I've got to put him on the spot now. Dave, have you been doing squeezage?
Oh, my, I've had a squeeze.
Yeah, look at him now. He's like, oh, you grass. Yeah, you've been doing squeezage, haven't you? You've been going, what is it, Carl? What is it, Carl? Go on, tell us, Carl.
Been doing squeezing.
Oh,
I
dear.
have been squeezing my pink bag.
So good, mate. Here, you should have seen him just before we come on there. He had a squeaky fan. He went, I've got some wet lube. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got some wet lube, Dave. It's something you need to tell me. Mike saying, hello, Jackie and Kev. Hope you got your feet up. Yeah, on our sentiments exactly. Pardon me. Jacqueline saying, yes, Dad, going back to work tomorrow, but we'll be sitting at a till and not walking about the store.
Good.
Don't rush back, love, if you ain't ready, because knees is knees at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
I made that mistake when I had my first fusion done. It was like, oh, mate. Some bloke called Festa saying, yeah, it's hot in here. I've got all my fans on. Look, my air's blowing in it. Can you see? Yeah. Start the car. Sergeant Bones is in.
Hello, Sarge.
Oi, everyone, he's saying. Your mate's in, Dave.
Is he?
Yeah, saying hello to everyone. People saying hello and all of that. Oh, look at this. Jackie's saying she's got sausage sarnie on the go, Dave.
I've still got sausages and bacon in the fridge. I've not touched it yet.
Oh, mate, it's a road trip to Jacqueline's then, isn't it?
I think I might be doing the sausage and bacon baps in the morning when everybody's going to work.
Quano Man's in saying hello to everyone. Mike Mountain, he's giving us a tornado alert there. He's had 4 Weetabix. When he put that up, I had this image. Do you remember in E.T. where Elliot and E.T. go in front of the moon on the bike?
Mm.
I've just got this impression of Mike Mountain getting blown across the moon, like, because he's had 4 Weetabix with his arms and legs flailing.
That'd be an F6 tornado then, wouldn't it?
It would, wouldn't it? Bless him, you know. It would, well, probably sound like it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not in his house.
Cool, Bennett, mate. I'll tell you something. I bet the roof went up and down on his house about 10 times. Quano's saying he's just woke up. He needs 69 gallons of coffee and then he may be on form. Good man.
Oh, dear.
Sarge's having iced coffee. Oh, nice.
Oh, you's being posh, are you?
He is, isn't he, eh? Cool, Bennett.
How the other half live?
Yeah, and everyone was like, when I said I was having a cup of Earl Grey the other week, they were all going, ew, Earl Grey. Nat's in over at Dexter's Crafter saying, I'll be with you all shortly. I'm just plating up a roast. Get Lewis to do it, Nat. Put your feet up, darling. Talk to the devil. He's saying morning. Skullfish is saying, saying hello, hello.
Hello, Skullfish.
What else is he had? Just waiting for his coffee to kick in so I can retake human form.
Oh dear, that sounds bad.
Yeah, Omen form, see? Omen. With an H.
Omen? No.
Yeah. Skullfish is saying, cracking photo with your Titanic kit, Lewis. Look like the fisherman with the one that didn't get away. Oh, Gordon Bennett, eh?
Oh, what's he got now?
Oh, he's bought Titanic now.
Oh, God.
Bless him.
Carries on like that, he'll have that sinking feeling.
And yeah, I was going to say, you're going to be busking on the street corner at this rate, mate, because I think you pre-ordered your Vulcan as well, didn't you? He's going to be that bloke on the tube train with the old three-string acoustic guitar going, here he ha.
Yeah, and everybody ignoring him.
Scale saying, hi, Ross, hope you're on the mend. Yes, Ross, get well soon, mate. And he says he's feeling a lot better.
Good.
Osric 9000's in saying greetings. Hello, Osric. Hope you're doing all right, mate. The Sunday Fundy streamathon is well underway. Absolutely, mate. It starts off with James, then us two pair of pilchards come on and create mayhem, and then it gets sensible again, doesn't it, with Fox, Chris and Dad. So,
Hang on. How can you say it gets sensible with Fox?
Yeah, that's a point. The only bloke who can cut himself with a safety knife. Yeah.
Well, he could cut himself with a safety pin.
He can cut himself when he's still got the blade protector on the knife. Nim's in, yawning away, saying morning. Good morning, Nim. Hope you're all right over there, my love. Dad is saying great video. Yes, and Nim, I do believe, is delving into the realms of YouTubing. Welcome to the dark side, young Padawan.
Welcome.
So, yeah. Kevin Stevens saying, nice coffee with a brandy in it. I can recommend it. Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah, that sounds like a good way to start a Sunday.
That does, doesn't it?
It's got a certain ring to it, hasn't it?
Nat saying, hello, everyone who has come in. Dinner all plated. Now time to devour it. Oh, slurpy noises, is it?
Careful.
Plastic Monkey saying, great T-shirt. Yeah, MotoGP day, mate. You know, so I'm not loyal to just one rider at all. You know what I mean? But I've watched this bloke since he came into the game 20 odd years ago, and I know, probably his best days are past him. But the way you got to look at it is the bloke is 41 years old and he's still riding, a MotoGP bike. Yeah, and he's still competitive at most of the races, so props to him. I know there's Rossi haters out there, Rossi fans. It's like Marmite, isn't it? You either love them or you hate them.
One or the other, isn't it?
Absolutely, but yeah, I've watched the bloke since, the 125 days, and he's always been there for the fans and that. So that's the chat done, Dave. So I'm going to ask you, being that we've not crossed paths much, because she who must be obeyed banned me from coming downstairs after my exploits.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, so I've been proper boo-hooing and wibbling, as you know, because you've been on the receiving end. What you been up to, mate? Bosh.
I've bought a few bits and pieces. I'm going to put me down.
Yeah, I'll put you on. Cool, Bennett. I'll put you on the. I'll put you on the old full screen there. Sorry, I'll have something to drink.
Yeah, you carry on. Right, that's it. So I have bought some new pigments, or new pigments to me anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, I have gone for dark algae, and it is.
Oh.
Now I'm going to do it this way rather than try and tilt it towards the camera and then have maximum spillage.
Yeah.
So that's the dark algae, and you get quite a big pot of it.
I wonder how much of that is going to end up stuck on you when you go to do it.
Do you know what? I'm surprised I haven't had a sneezing fit opening this.
Yeah, I'm surprised you ain't got a green keyboard, I must admit. Not that I would laugh at all, but I'd be going, God, that's a lovely weathering job you've done on there.
And we've got what they call fresh algae.
Oh.
Which is somewhat brighter.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
So I think some of it is going to get used on the chieftain that I'm still working on. I've got some concrete pigment from Mig Ammo, airfield dust. I always thought that would have just been dirt, but still, and sand. I have been carrying on with the teeny tiny mighty chieftain. I've now got some camouflage netting across the barrel.
Oh, right, mint, yeah.
Yeah, now this at the moment, I know it just looks like a couple of bits of plastic stuck on, which it is, but it hopefully it's going to be some kind of pre-production test, infrared, thermo, sight distancing, target registering device.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be some form of test mule that they're using to test out various bits of unknown secret squirrel equipment that they've been developing.
Yeah.
I've also put some extra lights on at the front.
Happy days.
And a very small piece of brass sheet just for the extra splash guard for the driver.
Oh, right, yeah.
And I'm starting to do, because the photograph that I saw, the extra lights and the splash guard, or the extra splash guard, also had like some rubber.
Oh, on the track flaps. Yeah.
So I've just used a little bit of standard issue tinfoil from the kitchen and a bit of the GS Hypo.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I've stuck one in. I've still got to do that one. A little bit more weathering. I've got some aerials in place. I'm going to do another machine gun, but I've got to find something that I can use as a donor. I haven't found anything yet.
Donut?
No, donor.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought, what's he putting a donut on there for? Hold up. Turn your hearing aid up, Cole. Yeah, I'll get my car.
You can't get the staff, can you? So that's that. But in the box of bits and pieces that chieftain arrived in, there was also a spare full turret.
Oh, mint.
So plan at the moment is possibly to spray this one in NATO green.
Yeah.
And I don't know yet. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go with this one. It's going to be a bit different, but I don't quite know how. But it's going to be like a test turret that they can swap over and do testing and stuff.
Oh,
like
right, yeah.
I've also got, or found upstairs, the old Airfix first generation Leopard tank.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that is going to come down, and that I know everybody's going to kick off because I'm going to paint that in the Berlin camo scheme.
Oh,
And
right, yeah.
because what I'm going to try and do is build up a shed of vehicles, tanks, and other bits and pieces, and it's going to be like a research and development test, guinea pig, secret little place somewhere on an MOD field somewhere, either in Germany or in the UK.
Oh, right, yeah.
And they're doing all kinds of testing and whatnot on various vehicles that they've how can I say acquired, because one of them is going to be a T-55 as well. So I've kind of got to try and invent a story as to how they've suddenly got hold of a Russian T-55.
Could it be the transition? Could it be the transition period of where the wall was about to come down, and they've confiscated it?
No, because I was going to try and go for sort of very back end of the 1970s, early 1980s.
Oh, right, yeah, you're going earlier then.
So I'm thinking, I'm kind of thinking that a Russian tank crew got the collywobbles and decided to drive over the border.
Defectors.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm not quite sure if that's going to hold water, because I don't know if anything like that ever happened. But
Google's your friend, mate.
But in my world, it did.
Well, this is it. At the end of the day, it's the whole idea of what if, isn't it?
Well, the whole idea is what if? Could they have possibly done this? Did such a thing? Well, there was research and development places, and we never really know what they did or what they didn't do. I'm just allowing my childlike imagination just to run off and do something different. I know people are going to say, "Oh, well, that wasn't on there," but tough.
Yeah,
it is in my world.
Absolutely, mate.
I haven't done anything else on the Northern Ireland Land Rover, but I've got an idea of how I'm going to do the necessary decoration on it, shall we say.
Yeah.
So I might have a go at that during the week, because some lucky person ain't got to go to work next week.
Oh, were you on holiday, Dave?
I'm on holiday again.
Oh, you kept that quiet, mate.
I know.
Oh, your weekly countdown was quite comical, I must admit.
I like to let people know what I'm going to be on holiday. And the other thing I've done.
Oh, I'll put you back on full screen.
Yeah, and I'll put myself back on down cam again, because then you'll have a better idea of what I've been up to. I don't know if you can see, but I've made myself a couple of little towing ropes to go on the side of the Chieftain.
Oh, you ledge.
I've used, for those that want to know, I've used some 0.2 mil copper wire that's 10 centimeters long, and just wound it up with me battery drill and formed a couple of loops. And I'm going to tin the loops to make it look like they're supposed to be like that.
Absolutely, mate. Works well, doesn't it, doing the old battery drill trick?
Yeah, so all in all, that is pretty much it, really. Mind you, the last few days it's been a bit warm for being at the bench.
Yeah. I kind of was limited to video editing, weren't I, in my prison state, and then I got allowed out to play Friday, and I'm only going to give a slight peek because I've noticed someone's pinged in the chat. But you've seen this, Dave. Do you recognise that?
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That may be a base for Harley Quinn to stand on. But that's all he's going to see of that. That's a slight tease. Sanded the decals down on the E-models built. So That's looking nice and weathered. Not done anything else on the stang because obviously I ain't been at the bench. But yeah, I've got to catch up on that. I'll put my first coat of paint down on a Warhammer, Dave. Yeah, I know.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, hang on. Whoa. Rewind. Warhammer.
Yeah, did you notice how I just scooted that one in there, mate?
Yeah, Warhammer. How comes we going over onto the purple side?
No, I bought it a while back when we did the Boom Up Modcast, wasn't it? I've just got to. It started, and I've got to do my usual quirky side on there. I've got an idea.
Did you get?
I don't know whether people saw that, but I've done a Manny Calavera out of Grim Fandango.
That's good. I like that. That's good. That's come out well. That has.
I've been at Manny in the computer game had his mate Glottis. I may have 3D printed, so I've got to paint him up as well. So
You've been busy then.
Well, it's all stuff on the 3D printers, isn't it? And you can, because I've got the Octo print and all of that lot. You just send the jobs downstairs. Say to me, boy, right, go in, switch that on, make sure it's got resin in it, and fire that one up. And I just sit and watch it on the cameras. And yes, I may have been caught remote accessing my webcam so that I could look at my bench. I know I'm bad, didn't I, mate?
Really?
Oh, the look I got off of H when she saw that. She went, "Was you just?" I went, "No." Yeah. James is saying, "Don't worry, Alicia can't see it as he's on his phone." There you go, then, mate. Get hold of that.
That is looking nice.
Getting there, isn't it? So I've just got to tone it all down and do the dry brushing and all of that lot. But James got to see all the Tinkercad screenshots of all the individual bars and plates and all of that lot been laid out. Even the rivets had to be done out of spheres, chopped in half, and
Oh yeah.
Because you've done Tinkercad. So yeah, I've now got something I can stand Harley Quinn on and start getting back to normal. Hopefully this week I can ease back into the bench stuff. I'm just having to take it day by day at the moment because, we did an hangout and I ended up bursting my stitches, didn't I? So, I mean, it's only second time I've been at the bench. So I limit my sitting times at the moment. So, yeah.
You need to be a little bit careful and a little bit aware of what's going on.
Yeah, it's one of them, innit? What didn't help is I got grassed up because I may have asked my eldest lad to super glue it shut, and he refused and said, "If you don't come with me and get this done, I'm going to tell her."
Was it the little boy? Look, I'm telling Mummy you.
Little, mate, he's as tall as I am. He's 26 now. It's like, "I will tell her," he says, "if you don't behave." I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's surprising how the roles have reversed, isn't it, in parenting?
Yeah.
Does this happen to all parents, by the way? But yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So yeah, that's what I've not really been up to. Yeah, hopefully I can get back into the swing of things. I want to do a bit more filming with the E-mods. A bit more on the Jag and Harley Quinn, but it's like anything. I'm just being cautious. Sarge is saying, "Oh my God, Colin, you've just given me ideas again. The blatantly obvious stuff you can make with a 3D printer." Yeah, mate, I'm in every bit of that. Every single metal plate, every rivet, every plaque, all the corner pieces. Each bar, rod, plate. Was all done on the Tinkercad. So, yeah.
What was the last thing that I printed off? Oh, it was me decal stand stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I printed off a couple of hard drive mounts, didn't I? Because I put in another 480 gig hard drive on the PC there, so that's sorted out. But yeah, the 3D printer really comes into its own. I've got 2 commission prints that I've got to do the CAD work for, and then I'm going to have a rest for a while from it because my channel is suffering now. I've not been posting much, so apologies, everyone.
Yeah,
yeah,
another video.
Yeah, so I want to try and get back to having a full series of edited stuff on the system and so that I can release stuff, because I kind of took my eye off the ball with my channel a little bit and I need to play catch up. So, yeah.
Well, as I ain't going to go to work next week, I'm going to do an extra video on my chieftain.
Yeah, and we are doing a stream as well midweek, aren't we, Dave? That'll come up when I do the group in a minute. But if
they haven't seen it, they're in for a treat.
You haven't seen the intro video yet.
Oh no.
Yeah, I may have been playing. See, I've had a lot of time on my hands, haven't I? And Dave is a Thunderbird, I must admit. You do carry it off really well, mate. They'll see the picture in a bit. But Eric's going, no worries, Colin, take your time. Yeah, it's one of them, you know. I've got two more commission prints to do, but luckily the folks that I'm doing that for are close friends and they know I'm going to be doing it incrementally. So, but it's just so that I can play catch up for me patrons and me channel, because I've still got to film me thank you to me patrons videos, because I've reached a milestone. Got to get round to sorting out me patron giveaway. So if any of me patrons are watching, if you can send me a message through the Patreon with your addresses on, and then I'll put a notice up on my Patreon of what I'm up to, and that'll give you an idea, and then we can tie up. I can get off the printer everything that I do and get it all off to you, because I don't want to forget you. So I've been sidetracked a bit, mate, you know, Dave.
You have. You've been doing other stuff.
Yeah, but it's great if your mojo's struggling, but you know what I'm like. I get into something and I'm easily distracted. You probably noticed. But yeah, we'll do a bit of gallery in a minute, mate, eh?
Well, I think we should, because we've got quite a lot to catch up on. Absolutely.
I'll just do a quick catch up on the chat just to see how we're doing. Let's have a looky-loo. James came in saying hello to everyone. Sue Chaplin likes me t-shirt. Yeah, I know. I love a bit of Valentino. He's a good old boy, mate. Saying hello there to Nat and Jacqueline. Who else have we got? James is asking Nat how she is. Eric saying, Lewis and Nat had a blast on last night's stream. Thanks for the invite. Happy days. Scott's in Junkworks. Could be a T-55 from the Middle East. That might be in relation to what you're on about. Am I right, Scott?
That could be a good idea. I like that.
Yeah. Eric saying I needed a good laugh. I haven't watched it yet, mate, but I will do. Sarge is saying not that sudden, actually. We had plenty of Russian kit from Middle East countries, and no, something like Davey wants didn't happen. Well, it has now.
No.
Yeah, yeah, but that ties in with your thing then, Scott, with the Middle East. That's a good idea, mate. Sue's asking whether it was on YouTube. And Nat saying, yeah, it was over on Lewis's channel. They jumped in and did a thing because the crash was cancelled. So they took over YouTube again, bless them. So Ice Queen saying, oh, damn, missed it. Yeah, watch it back. That's what I plan on doing. James was saying, Alicia cousin can't see it as he's on his phone. Don't show her then, mate.
No, keep it to yourself.
Even though it's gone out on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah. So she'll find it.
But yeah, it's getting there, mate. Bitbox Builders saying afternoon, everyone. Hello, mate. How you doing? Nim is saying good morning to Bitbox Builder. I'll try saying that if you're a bit Brahms and Liszt, eh?
I'm not even going to try.
Sargis, oh yeah, that was the giving him ideas on the 3D printer. Grant's in. Hello, mate. How you doing, mate? Not seen or heard from you for ages. He's on the row, isn't he? So
Yeah,
probably been busy, bless him.
Been a bit busy, I think.
Everyone's saying hello, 5670. Eric saying no worries, mate. Take your time. Yeah, I know, but it's like I go out of my way to try to please folks, and sometimes I forget. I just forget my limitations sometimes. Bitboxer said, nice to see you, Al and Artie, with H's. So saying Lewis's dinner looked yummy. Yeah, I just see it ping up on my screen there, and I'm like, I want dinner.
Yeah, food. Food.
Eric's going, the one thing I regret doing after my art scare was going back to work too soon. It looks like he took things way too fast. I did it, mate, when I had all my first wave of fusions done, and in the end I damaged myself and I had to take medical retirement in the end. So yeah, it doesn't pay. You think you're doing the right thing. It's the British way, Dave, isn't it? You're like, I can stand up and I'm going to go to work and earn me crust and do me bit. And Spiddy's going, I hope you're feeling better. He's en route to Glasgow. Can't stop, sadly. Not a problem, Spiddy, mate. And ride
safe trip and all that.
Yeah, ride safe, mate. And there you go. Model making trucker saying hello to Mike. Iron Man 129 saying afternoon, corned beef, mash and beans, num num and num. Cool, that sounds nice.
Corned beef, mash and beans.
Corned beef, oh mate, yeah, I do like a bit of the old bully, didn't you?
Now, I hope he's got brown sauce.
Mate, can you hear, Dave? Here's one for you.
What?
Warmed corned beef, bacon, daddy sauce in a pita bread.
Worth investigating.
It is, isn't it? That's a shaggy sandwich job, isn't it? It's like, Ironman 129 is saying it tasted it too. Yeah, you did the full till draw bit, didn't you? Ching.
Yeah, that's yeah.
That's got a ring to it, isn't it? Like, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Right. Yeah. I'm going to load up the gallery, Dave, I think, because am I right in thinking there was a gallery-free zone, wasn't it, last week from a big site?
I didn't, because I know you like doing the gallery as well, so I thought I'd...
No, that's all right. They get double bubble then, don't they, this week?
I know, that's what I thought.
Hey, cool, mate. I've been good. I've only seen a couple of bits, because I may have had a sneak peek, because...
I know Paul has put something up because I inadvertently saw the top half of some of his photos.
Yeah, I had a bit of computer time when I was upstairs, so yeah, so we'll do a bit of the old gallery, I think, mate. So I'll just pop that full screen.
Oh, someone's been busy.
Yeah, apologies. If anyone's about to post or is currently posting, just type in the chat that you have. And I'll go back at the end. It's just I'll make a start. I think Steve's in the throes of posting. So if I forget you at this stage, Steve, don't panic, mate. Just let me know when you've posted and I'll go back in, mate. Right, what we got? James is in. New Lego treehouse. Built this weekend whilst his mum and dad's there for their 18th wedding anniversary. Happy anniversary to James's mum and dad.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, look at that. Ooh. A bit of treehouse action. I'll tell you what we need to do in a minute, though, Dave.
What's that?
I forgot about our pink packages, so we might do that in a sec, actually.
Okay.
Do you want to do that now?
Yeah, I was going to say, he looks like he's branching out, this bloke.
Really? Are you barking up the tree again?
Do you want me to leaf it out?
Oh, really? Are we doing that? I twigged you was up to something.
Well, I thought we'd get to the root of the problem.
I'm just going to pause the gallery. Oh, no, he won't stop until I let him win. I'm just going to pause it a minute because I forgot. I know, bless him. He's never ending. We got pink packages sent, didn't we? And I almost forgot. And I know what'll happen if I get too into the gallery. I'm going to forget, and I don't want to offend the sender. On mine, it says, please open the same time as Dave on the Sunday Brunch. I know who they're from, but I'm not going to say the person until we've opened them.
Mine says, please forward on to Dave, not to be opened until Colin says so.
Dave, I say so.
Right, I'm opening.
I really hope that the person's watching. I think they are. Oh.
It's squidgy and squodgy.
Yeah, I know. Dave.
Oh, look. Got the rabbit. Got the rabbit.
Look, Dave, it's got pork pie hat on.
There we go.
Right. Oh, that's brilliant, isn't it? You know what's going to happen, mate? That rabbit is going to be on the microphone, mate, every time. Jacqueline, you are absolutely, pardon me, absolutely a total star, my darling.
Oh, thank you very much.
Many, many thanks. You've made an old fart like Festa excruciatingly happy. I am that easily pleased. Let's just try and put him on show for everyone. There you go. I'll do a better job of it, but yeah, look at that. Yeah. I'm done. I'm done now, Dave. I'm just going to sit here and stare at me rabbit.
I've got a rabbit. I've got a rabbit.
Thank you so much, Jacqueline. Honestly,
Thank you very much, Jacqueline.
I am so easily pleased. For those that wonder, these are kindly done by Jacqueline. And yeah, she's over at Jacqueline's Crochet Art. And yeah, if you are not sure of how to get hold of her, have a look at the end credits when they come up. And at the bottom there, I have a little linky pops for her. But yeah, Steve is saying, well done, mate, for a fantastic smile on Colin's face. Yeah, little things like that, they do, don't they? They cheer you up.
Yeah,
You know. Oh, I got a rabbit. Oh, dear.
Model making rabbit.
Oh, mate, anyway, I digress. We're supposed to be doing the gallery. Oh, you know what we're going to be doing Wednesday? We're going to be, look, it's Thunderbird Rabbit. Anyway, sorry for that little diversion, but hey, mate, it's mate,
Brilliant.
I am so happy, mate. I love my rabbit. I'm trying to focus, but I can't stop looking at it. It's mint. Mate, I do like that treehouse, mate. He says trying to regain his focus onto what he's supposed to be doing. No, look at you. Yeah.
I've got to say, he's done a nice little job on that.
He has, mate. He has. I would say, house about that then.
Oh, dear. You're going to ring on the bell again, are you?
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, yeah, you know, what can I say, mate?
Open and shut case, really.
It is, mate. It is.
No, that's good. I like that. You've done a good job there.
Honestly, James, you must live in such a big house because these things ain't small, are they?
No, they're not. And after that, was it a technical dragster that I did a little while? That's not exactly small.
Absolutely. Ross Medlock looks like he's been making purchases. Yeah, I've got that set as well, mate, and they are brilliant. That's that metal set I was on about, Dave. That I got.
Right. Oh, I might have to have a look at that.
Yeah, and they are really good. And he's got his magnifier as well.
Looks like you've got a magnifier that's got a built-in light as well.
I know. We got the little bench ones, didn't we? That stand on the bench, the little white ones.
Yeah.
Hey, mate, purchases are fully acceptable.
Oh,
Food alert. Lewis Williams, roast gammon cooked lovingly by Nat with cauliflower cheese.
Nice.
Hold up a minute. Cooked lovingly. What's he after? He's been nice. He's been nice to her because he's managed to cuddle a Titanic model kit, isn't he?
Well, and don't forget, he's also pre-ordered his flying triangle and all.
Yeah, and they did a road trip to E-models as well. That was on the Facebook. So yeah, they've been a busy pair. Sorry, mate, I was just mopping my brow there, mate.
A bit of overtime then.
Yeah, nice bit of gammon there, mate. Enjoy. Ross has got a couple of new toys as get well presents, deciding if he should paint the second leopard tank like the other. Mate, I've got the old leopard. I must admit, I keep meaning to build it. Oh, he's got a Defiant, Dave. Oh,
that looks all right, that does.
Yeah, this one's for Lewis. Star Trek Lewis. He'll know what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, he put a picture up on my group of an Apollo space rocket and said Star Wars.
Plum.
Yeah. Tack-on leopard, Dave. Look at that.
Oh, that looks nice.
That does, doesn't it? And, you know, the boomstick is thoroughly approved. Big boomstick. Always win.
That does look a really nice kit.
Well, it's tack-on as well, isn't it?
Well,
so
yeah.
You know that it's gonna have a bit of refinement.
Well, I've got the 135th Chieftain upstairs somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know.
The box, and he did look rather nice.
I don't know what make my leopard is actually. I can't see the box from here, and I know what'll happen.
Yeah, you're going to move the box and everything's going to come crashing.
If I start stretching up into the stash, I might. Yeah, I can't do it at the moment, but yeah.
Yeah. Don't go popping any more.
No, that's it. Yeah, I've got to know my limitations. It's up on the upper stack, and I know what'll happen, mate. It's not worth the risk at the moment. He's gone a bit more progress on a 50 centimetre by 60 centimetre Harry Potter picture. Ding dong.
Ooh.
This is that diamond art stuff that Nat and the Dexterous Crafters group do a lot of. I'm right in thinking this is individual balls or shapes that get pressed into a thing on the background. There's great description there, Cole, isn't it?
Yeah.
But honestly, you've got to have the patience and dexterity.
It looks like it's got all the bits and pieces on the right-hand side of the photo of what's got to go on, and they look a bit teeny tiny.
And I'm like, you've got to have the patience of a saint, ain't you?
No, I think you've got to have the patience of a squadron of saints to do that one.
Yeah, Muse is in the chat. Hello, Muse. Hope you're doing all right, my love, and you're staying safe. And is saying hi to everyone. Hello, Scale Model Muse. And folks, if you haven't subscribed to Muse's YouTube channel, pop over and have a looky-loo, mate. The Art of Scale Model Muse. Definitely worth a subscription, mate. That's Ross's Harry Potter picture there. Might want to start packing up, Dave.
Yeah, this is what I saw the top half of.
Yeah, we're coming into bench alert territory, aren't we, mate? This is all finished, the Japanese self-propelled gun in 1/35 scale. Now, Yeah. I mean, look at that.
What do you say?
Um,
apart from stunning, awesome.
It's a phrase that I use with Luke, Carl, and that do the highly detailed stuff, and Paul's in this category with Luke and that. It's museum quality stuff, isn't it, Dave?
It is.
You know, they should be on display in a museum somewhere. People need to see this because
it's the same. It's the same with Luke. The stuff that he does is, yeah, as you say, museum, but it's also if you went to a show, if they ever come back on, he placed one of his builds on the competition table, you might as well pack up and go home.
Absolutely. I mean, I look at these sort of builds and I'm like, do you know something? That should be on public display. I'd pay money to go and see all of this lot, wouldn't you? If someone said to me there's a warehouse full of their work, I'd be like, how much is it for a ticket to go and have a looky look? Because you could glean so much knowledge just from walking around browsing at these things. I mean, again, I've said it before with Carl, James, Luke, and that. Yeah, every facet of the diorama, whatever angle you look at, is something that draws the eye in, and that is just a skill as far as I'm concerned. I mean, look at the cracks in the mud, Dave.
I was just looking at the tent. Now, is that plastic? Is that a plastic tent, or is he used tissue paper or something? Because it does look very effective.
It's just unbelievable, isn't it? But it's one of them you can almost imagine being shrunk down into the diorama yourself and being in there. You know, it's absolutely stunning, mate.
And there's not too much on it, so that it's not overpowering. It's just very.
It's not overdone in any way, Dave, is it? It's subtly done. It's
dare I say it's bare bones, but it's telling the story, and it's everything that you need to tell the story is on the diorama.
Yeah, you know, the diorama's telling the story, the tank is talking, and you're just going to stand there and look at that and take it in, ain't you? I mean, stunning.
No, that is. I do like that.
It is, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful, mate. Lost for words, mate.
Yeah, I know. I'm. What else can you say?
So, if you list all the bits of the bench that you want, Paul, I'll pack them up and send them to you.
Oh dear.
I know. Look. The thing that made me laugh when I saw this is we've all had that expression, Dave, haven't we?
Yeah.
It normally lasts about 5 minutes after you purchase the model. You sit there and you're like, you do, don't you? You know?
And then you sit and open the box and you think, oh.
Yeah, and they're all going to be sitting there with your drill, drilling out all them portholes, Lewis, and you'll be going, oh. No, good luck with it, mate. It is a mint kit. We may have been looking at the impending trumpet release of the Enterprise flat top, Dave, weren't we? We found some studio photographs that have been taken of the conceptual parts of it, and if we're going to do a big boat, it's going to be something like that, and it's going to be the big flat top. But we both measured up in our display areas, and neither of us have got space to put it.
No, I think I've probably just about got enough space on me bench to actually do the construction of it. But then it goes thereafter.
Tell you what you could do though, Lewis, that would be really kind, is when you're done, can you put a little mattress in the box? Tape it all up and send it to Dave Barker, because I've heard he wants a bunk bed in his man cave, and I think he'll fit in there.
Yeah, put some padding in there as well for him.
Yeah, leave the sides on because we don't want him rolling out and falling out and hurting himself, do we? Oh dear. Skullfish is making himself an aftermarket set of gun turrets, 3D printing and Albion alloys, 1, 2 and 3 mil brass tubing for the barrels. Excuse me. Freeze Warlock projects. Happy modelling, everyone. Jace. This is the beauty of 3D printers, Dave. Isn't it? Sarge will be sitting there going, something else I could print.
Yeah. You can almost hear the cooing noises coming.
Oh, yeah. If you're anywhere near Folder and you can hear someone making girly swooning noises, just look up and you'll see a bloke in the window on a website called Thingiverse and you'll be going, ooh, yeah. That's our friend Sarge.
And he'll be going, click, download. Click, download.
Yeah, I bought a job lot of this brass tubing in different sizes, and I must admit it's a handy thing to have in your armory. Good pun. Because for barrels and things like that, it comes in really handy, doesn't it?
Oh, does it ever?
And it looks like he's going for maximum turretage on some of these builds that he's doing. So. I like the look of that, mate. I'll be watching that with interest, mate.
You could say he's having a barrel of laughs.
Can someone get a gun and go to Twyford, please? Oh dear.
I thought I'd rifle that one in there.
Oh dear. Yeah, it was in your sights. Edward Leonard has said, I've made this for my wife a little while back. It is built in a little tin box, and you have to build everything, all the furniture trees, thatch roofs, excuse me, make the cushions, bedspreads, curtains, and all the lighting. The only thing that complete is 2 plastic rabbits, all about the rabbit. I know Festa likes rabbits, and I thought I'd post this. This is called Countryside Notes and was bought on the Amazon. And I saw this and looked at it and thought, you know something?
There's something about it, isn't there?
Yeah, isn't it? It really is different.
It's
enticing, that's the word. Is it enchanted? You know, it just draws you in, doesn't it? You're like, oh, what we got on the go there? It's, yeah.
Again, it comes under the heading of different.
Yeah, Grandma's Garden, 1883, it says on there, I do believe. And anything like that, I just think is so different.
That's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, because you see it on a shelf, you go, there's a tin box on that shelf. And then you open it up and there's a little world of wonders in there that greets you. And I like it. It's like book nooks. I love book nooks. I love anything like that.
Now, here's a question for him. When you open the lid, do the lights come on or do you have to switch them on separately?
Oh, mate, there may be some form of micro switch actuating. You never know. But
just a thought, that's all.
Again, the effort and the assembly. Excuse me.
Are we keeping you up or something?
Oh, mate, I've been like this for days, mate. I don't know. It's just, I do apologise, anyone, if my yawning is getting on your nerves. But yeah, I love it. Yeah. Honestly, have a look at that, folks, if you want to see it on your big screens, because it's absolutely mint. Emma Jane Young says there, yeah, it's adorable and very inspirational. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely love it, mate. Jacqueline Stevens, yeah, thank you again, Jacqueline. You are a darling. When the doctor says keep the weight off your knee, day 2, still crocheting under doctor's orders. Yeah, you keep off your feet, darling.
Yeah, do what the doctor says.
Yeah, you do as you're told, and just take your time. Says the person who didn't do as he's told and take his time. Just learn from me, mate. If you don't do as you're told, you'll end up like I was. Cynical Steve Mundy's got some primer on the growing a flotilla of other vehicles with an H. And I love what he does with these, Dave, because when you see them going together, they are just, again, inspirational, aren't they?
If you want a lesson in scratch building, have a look at this bloke.
Yeah. I love the vision.
Because I know Carl is good at his scratch building.
Yes, and talking of Carl, thank you, Carl. Your parcel arrived, mate. Carl sent me that mega size AT-AT Warhammer Orcs, the bejesus out of, and it's arrived safely, mate, and it's on the list of upcoming things to do, mate. So many thanks for that, Carl. And I'll do a video series on it. But yeah, look at this, mate. It's all, when you think it's all greebles and bits and bobs.
I know.
He's bought kits and just used them for the bits. I love it.
I suppose in some ways, looking at what Steve's done has kind of inspired me on the chieftain thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, because he's thinking out the box, Dave, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just using your imagination a little bit.
This is where I've often said it, where we are very lucky that we have people sharing their... Oh, I've just got a fidget. Where we're lucky. Where
the wrong lever?
Yeah, I just had to change my seating position. Yeah, well, this is where we're lucky with the quality of stuff people post in the gallery, because for us to, we take inspiration from it as well, because it stimulates us into upping our game, doesn't it? And I love it. I just love the different way of thinking that the guy's got. Luke Carswell is on the bench today is a Revell, a 24th scale Volkswagen Samba bus, Happy Sunday and Happy modelling.
And it makes you wonder what he's going to do with this.
It does, doesn't it?
Because at the moment, he's not giving anything away.
He isn't, is he?
And if you think he's going to do a standard build, I'd be very surprised if he did.
And by the way, another person that needs a thank you, Luke. Thanks for the goodies, mate. Much appreciated, my friend. And yeah, I'll be sending you up some stuff, mate. But yeah, that's again flawless work, Dave, isn't it?
Oh,
I'm sitting here looking at my Samba bus down there, and I'm like, oh, I think I'll put it back on the shelf because Luke's built one now.
It just makes you wonder what he's going to do and how he's going to do it.
Yeah. Mike Mount in there doing his in-between shows. All got model for Heroes Icon as well, mate. Good man. Like to see it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the fold.
Yep.
Nim Sindarin is saying, evil sleep-deprived laugh after a mishap. It's finally done and uploaded. Now crashing for a couple of hours until the buddy brunch. Nim has got the YouTube video there. Pop over to Nim's channel and give a subscription. I'll be doing the same later in case I haven't subbed. I'll just check. But pop over and see Nim. Pay her a visit, give her a thumbs up, and look forward to some of the delights that she's going to be showing.
Frank's been cooking again.
Frankie's been putting food on, Dave. Look at this. Aye. Sunday Brunch Food Gallery, eh? Oh, look at that, look, folks. Aye, isn't it? Aye, it's like, who needs Gordon Ramsay, eh?
Exactly, but if you've not had anything to eat, that's just a teaser.
I mean, come on, look at that lot. I sit there and I'm like, oh my God, a road trip to Frankie's.
Oh, definitely.
The guy's a culinary genius, isn't he?
I think he's after Steve's job, isn't
he? Yeah, so if you're hungry, pop over and give it a looky-loo. Where was I? That's Steve, that's Luke. there you go. We're back on thing. Nim saying, publishing my first video, only 3 or so hours to go. Yeah, it's always nervy, isn't it? When you put your first video up.
It's the first one, isn't it? It's always a bit, yeah.
Edward Leonard saying, can't really paint right now, so I broke open the Faz. He will take up less room if he is built for the move.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh.
That looks like a rather large robotic Japanese large fighting suit.
Bipedal fighting walking suit thing.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's one of them. Multicoloured by the looks of it as well.
It is. I mean, look, judging by all the gubbins he's got hanging off of him and all, it looks an intriguing one. Are you doing that as an out of box, or are you doing a bespoke build on it, Edward? Are you allowed to do that in the Gundam world? Adam Barber says, this week, something a little bit different. I've completed a full tractor from the Azigawa US aircraft loading set and a tow bar from Ravel's Eurofighter Typhoon, as on ground equipment set in with 70-second scale. Painted the tractor up to represent one that would be legal to drive around airside in the airport. Tow bar is exactly like the one, the Boeing 737-800 bars that he's used many times. Was built as a part of a group build in memory of a forum member who passed a few weeks back. Oh, rest in peace, whoever it was.
Well, yeah, definitely.
Because I know we've lost a few this year.
Yeah, it's not been good.
Scooby, Yam, and Ben, and now another one's gone.
I shall be glad when we can close the book on 2020.
Yeah, condolences, because we're all mates at the end of the day, and when one of us departs the world, we all feel it. Look at that, Dave.
He's done a nice little job on that.
Aye, ding dong. And it's tractor, innit? You know what I mean?
Nothing wrong with a bit of tractorage.
I mean, it's funny. I mean, I've still got that JCB you sent me the link to. I've still got that on the watch list, and it's tempting, innit?
Yeah. Just need someone to import some.
Yeah.
Subtle hint. Pete.
Yeah, subtle hint to the company that is in the top right of our screen. If you can order some in, that would be mint.
Yeah, subtle hint. Knock, knock, hint.
Yeah, the Panda JCB with full armour.
Yeah.
James, if you're watching.
You only need to get 2, but,
Yeah.
That'd be enough.
Yeah. Do them as an E-Models buddy build, couldn't we, on the Brunt?
Oh, yeah, could do.
There you go.
A prelude to when he gets 2 or 3 pallets of them in.
Yeah. Steve saying, got this vital suit from Lost Planet in an old comic shop.
Ooh.
Ooh. See, this is what I mean. I don't know about you. I often see the children's toys, Dave, with some of the robots and stuff, and you look at it and you think, do you know, of a bit of weathering.
Yeah, a little bit of weathering and a bit of dry brushing and a bit of something else. Yeah, because you could have a few little rust streaks here and there and some dry
is it Steve or is it Quano that does the Nerf gun ones? I'm
not sure.
Well, I know one of them does something with Nerf guns and that, and you can have a right old paint fest with something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Good spot, mate. I look forward to seeing what you do with that.
Oh,
now, I saw this because I can remember doing the artwork for Archie for this one, because he got in touch with me asking me about the Fury film.
Yes.
And I did some screenshots of the final scene below there to send him, to give him an idea. And he started the tank and showed us, and he was like, can I add anything? And me and Sarge said to him about adding all the spent shells and things like that, and dead bodies and things. I know, it's a bit morbid, but people died in the wars at the end of the day. And that showed up yesterday on the page, and I was like, yeah, it's really added just that little bit of detail, Archie, that you needed to add,
Yeah,
mate.
it tells the story.
Yeah, and I think he's executed that really well, mate, and I like it. Well done, Archie, mate.
No, it's a good job.
You know, it took me a couple of takes to distinguish the model from the screenshot when I first saw it, because it's flawless, mate.
No, you should be proud of that.
Yeah, that's Archie over at Common Road Junction. Go and have a looky, Lou, because I've seen that tank build coming along, and he's had a few lost mojo moments with it.
Yeah, he's had his ups and downs on that one.
Yeah, because he sort of got a bit, it don't look how I want it to look, and it, and a few of us threw ideas at him, and he's taken all of that on board and executed a really good build now, and good for you, Archie, mate. Lewis's show last night, jumping in there for the Saturday crash because the guys didn't do a show last night. Steve saying, first time out in town doing proper shopping since February. Whilst the boss was getting her hair done, I might have lost some money in the Warhammer shop. Mate, all you've got to do when they ask you this is say, look, we're in a pandemic and I am doing my compassionate bit to support a local business.
And also by staying in, he's helping the NHS.
Yeah, and I'm self-isolating in my man cave because I'm being good.
Yeah.
Does that sound plausible?
Very. I don't think anyone can mount any kind of argument against what has just been said.
I've just heard the distinct dulcet tones of a no.
Well, she's wrong, but I can say that because I'm not near.
Yeah, she'll get in her car and drive up to your doorstep in a minute and go, oh, you think
right,
so?
Door's locked, now to get in.
So, yeah, it's Warhammery stuff, mate. Warhammer, am I right, 40k? Well, I suppose it would be because it's got 40,000 in the bottom corner, you Burke.
Yeah, kind of gives it away.
Yeah,
Now, is he going to do his own paint scheme or is he going to follow the box art? That's the question.
I don't know, because there's rules in there on this as far as I know. If it's for gameplay, it's got to be done a certain way. There's something a bit new or I wouldn't say rivety, but there's set criteria.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
It depends on what level you want to do it at, and you've got to paint a certain. I don't know the full ins and outs. There are other experts in the chat that would know better than I do. Raging Modeler says he's got a Raging Showcase July 2020 on his channel. Another month of completed projects. No Fantasy Dungeons and Dragons. So pop over and give that a looky, Lou. And he is as eccentric as he looks in his thumbnail, mate. But he's a decent chap. So pop over and see Adam over at the Raging Showcase, or the Raging Modeler even, for his showcase. That's a little preview of our show there. Lewis is doing his first instalment of his Turpits build. An unboxing video is now live. Good man. And that's a 350th scale Turpits.
Oh, just a small one, then.
Just the small one. Nim is saying a sneak preview of her speed paint and Rogue 1/3 the way done, and my Bard to come in the future. Artistic excellence again, Dave, isn't it?
Oh. I don't know what else to say. It's just so good. I wish I could do that. I really do, but I can't because I'm useless.
Was that a wibble?
No, just a statement.
Oh, snooky lumps.
You know I don't wibble.
Yeah, there's some builds there for Nim. I'm going to go into albums in the next segment. So we'll pop in and have a looky-loo there. This is, you know what's coming up, Dave?
Yeah, I know, I've just seen it.
Yeah, there's a pair of idiots that are doing a build midweek on the YouTubes. You might recognise the two idiots as yours truly and Thunderbird Dave in the corner there. Yeah, and the time we're actually doing that is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, Dave, in it on Wednesday. The only reason it says time TBC there is I'd put the link up for the YouTube before I confirm the time, and it's still using the old link. So, but yeah, Wednesday, 12th of the 8th at 1 p.m. And we are building the Imari or whatever its name is, Thunderbird 2 in it, Dave.
Thunderbird 2. I'm not quite...
With a difference. We're not going to say what the differences are, but they're all I can say is we're not doing them out of the box, are we, Dave?
No.
So we might upset some Thunderbirds fans.
Kind of hopefully not, but hopefully they will join in with what we're...
Our intentions are good. It is putting a what if in a real world, modern world scenario is all I'm going to say in it, Dave.
I think the only other clue that could possibly be given is just think of the cat build that you did that was so different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those. Yeah. So look out for that Wednesday. We've got no idea how long it's going to go on for, Dave. It just depends on how we both feel, isn't it? So,
well, yeah, you know, it depends on how many people join in and watch.
Yeah, you know, people want to pop in and say hello. Pop in and say hello to us. Muse apparently is half dead because it's too early to be up. Oh, bless you, Muse. But you get to see us two pillocks, don't you, love?
What more could you possibly want?
What more could you possibly want than us two idiots? Yeah.
Yeah.
And Nat was saying, here we go again. Join me at 8 p.m. for our Friday evening of Diamond Art. So if you didn't join her live, pop over and have a looky-loo at the video. No Sunday parade there. James has got a weekend off. And again, thank you, James, for standing in and rescuing our little silverback last week.
Yeah, thank you very much, mate. That was really good and decent of you.
Lewis has been doing really small stuff again, Dave.
You know, you can go off some people.
I mean, I'm looking at me cutting mat and I'm like, yeah. He's either got very large squares and a very large cutting mat, or he's got a good magnifier. Yeah.
You really can go off some people, can't you?
Yeah. Is that the sound of Dave packing boxes I can hear in the background?
Yeah. The doors are
he's got a bit more done on the 1/350th Belfast. Gordon Bennett, how many kits you got on the go?
Blimey, I was going to say, he's got a few.
Bless him. I think they're secret lottery winners, mate. In the back of his 40-foot HGV that he drives, I reckon he's man cave and stash.
Yeah.
He don't deliver anything. He just sits in there and goes round and waits for the shops to stop looking, and he quickly legs it in and runs out with a big boat kit. That's a nice looking boat though, mate, isn't it? Is it a boat or a ship?
It's a floaty thing.
It's a big boomstick. It's big boomsticks, mate. Battleship, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my God. Nat Williamson is saying I may have purchased a bit of tankage. Yeah. Yeah, they went up the E-models, didn't they, and purchased.
Now the question is, did E-models survive?
Yeah. Yeah, so Nat has entered the dark world of Warhammer. That's Ross's Harry Potter. And I must admit, I mean, that is... I just don't know how you guys do it. I really don't. I would have so much of that on the floor around me.
You can tell that the concentration's been going tens of the dozen because the ashtray's nearly full.
Yeah. Raging Modeler says, next on the bench, oh my God, D&D Collector's Series, Arcan, the Cruel, and the Dark Order.
Oh, heck.
See, Vincent will be in proper nerd mode now.
Oh, he'd be... no, I'm not even going to say it.
See, I've got a couple of Dungeons and Dragons figures for my D&D box that I printed. Vince and Sarge are going to try to educate me and teach me how to play tabletop games. Good luck with that, guys, because you are talking to the bloke whose last PlayStation or last real game was Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Mega Drive, Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation 2, and that's about it, mate.
I thought you were going to say Noughts and Crosses.
Yeah, I'm not the greatest gamer, mate.
Ooh.
Raging Modeler says it only took him 3 years, but they're now done. Look how small that is, Dave, and how detailed it is.
Well, that's what I think. Those figures are about an inch in height.
Yeah.
There or thereabouts. Mate.
It's the fact that they do all the edge highlighting, all the different shades of colours. Oh, mate, I'm like, how the hell? I mean, look at that. Look at all the different blends and shades in just that blade, Dave.
I know. Yeah, and I know how small these characters are.
Yeah, I mean, fudge sticks and broom handles, mate. Look at that.
Oh, lordy lord. I'll tell you what I do. I as a figure painter, I take my hat off to this guy because A, they're small, B, they are beautifully painted.
Yeah. Adam, honestly, mate, I mean, how do you see this? Do you wear a big head magnifier or something, guys? Because I've got them, is it Gormghasts or whatever, the Reapers that Vincent sent me, and I primed them, and I can only just see that.
No, he uses an electron microscope.
Hey, look at that. Oh, look at them. Holy moly, fudge sticks, broom handles, and all the bells and whistles, mate.
You could just imagine those as an as an animated crew with the backing of the Badger song.
Yeah. I mean, look, Patience of the Saint. I mean, doing one is hard enough. Well, I mean, look at the essence of the paint, Dave. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, all right. They might only be small, but there's no slacking in the detail of the painting.
He says it only took him 3 years to do it. Mate, I can understand why. Because, mate, honestly, wow.
Yeah. What can you say?
Yeah, Nim saying that I think you've blown their adorable rabbit minds. Nim, you couldn't have said it better. I mean, I'm gobsmacked. Absolutely unbelievable. And Sarge and that, you know, all you figure painters will appreciate this and tabletop gamers because, wow. Bennett, eh?
Yeah. I don't really know what else to say.
He's the guy I did the Jason out of Friday the 13th.
All right.
For, and I can just imagine what he is going to do with that. And I so am looking forward to seeing what he can do with it. Vampire SA Modelers in. Hello, Vamp. How you doing? I did something with my 3D printer after fiddling with the settings. World of Warcraft Horde chest The previous scene, little baby Yoda and a steampunk V8 ME engine with an H. This is the thing, Vamps, what I was saying to you before, mate, when you got in touch, is settings, settings, and settings, mate. And when you play with them and fine-tune them, as Davey knows this one, I mean, we both bought identical printers.
Yeah.
And my environment was totally different to yours. So your Cura and print settings are totally different to mine.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what works for one don't necessarily work for the other, but I see exactly what you're doing, mate, and you're doing it the right way.
Oh,
You're just measure, you know, your layer height and the extrusions and
No, he's doing all right. He's doing all right.
Yeah, they're coming along, mate. Coming along well, mate.
Yeah, the thing is, he's getting results at the end of the day, and it's the results that keep you going.
Well, this is it. Let me know what slicer you're using, Vamp, and I'll screenshot some settings for you. And yeah, it depends on what quality you're going for as well. You know, any hyper detail you can knock down to a 0.5 layer height, but you need to change your tip as well. Put a smaller tip in as well to do it. Depends on what you're after, mate. But no, welcome to the world of 3D printing, mate. Your life will never be the same.
Oh, hello.
Philip Prime has got some new seating apparatus, much needed, as old chair was 20 years old and an ex-work chair at that.
Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling he was going through then.
Yeah. Plus a look at where all these magic happens. So we got a bit of a man cave shottage as well here, Dave. Oh, that's a comfy looking throne, isn't it, mate?
Oh yeah, that's orange. Oh,
that's a nice bit of chairage, mate.
Yeah. No, totally approve.
Yeah. The thing is you need to recline, put your feet up, and then see whether you fall asleep, and then it's fully man cave approved.
Oh yeah. He's
got his work table there with his bits and bobs on it. Obligatory mug of tea, thoroughly approved. Yeah, I'm liking that. Nice and compact, mate, and it does what it says on the tin.
Yep. No, he's got that down to a fine art there.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. There's Lewis. After a long time been ribbed, not knowing about Star Wars or Star Trek, I've purchased something from Star Wars. Yeah, Lewis doesn't get out much. It's a nice, actually saying that, I mean, I've got, pardon me, the Apollo 11 over there with the launch tower, and it's the 50th anniversary rendition, Dave, and it's a nice kit, mate. And all joking aside, Lewis, you're going to thoroughly enjoy building that, mate, because I loved doing mine. And that's the 96 scale one, Dave.
Oh, that's yeah.
183 parts, and it's 114 centimetres. So, yeah, ain't bad, mate. A nice bit of rocketage, mate. Luke shared a link there. Part 3 of his Tamiya 35th scale SAS Jeep is on his channel. Stay safe. Happy modelling. Happy days, Luke. Hope you're staying safe as well, mate. Nat was E-Models. Bless up. Little check in there. Archie went to Trago Mills in Cornwall and was in heaven. Yeah,
I can imagine.
I can imagine, mate. Yeah, it's one of them, mate, where your missus turns around and says, "Come on, we're done," and you're clinging on the door frame going, "I don't want to leave the model making shop. It's not fair." Don't tell me you don't do that, because yeah.
I can remember going to a certain warehouse not that far away from where my mum lives, and it's like wall-to-wall models of every description that you can even begin to imagine.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'll have that, I'll have that, I'll have that. And before you know it, you've spent so much money.
You know, you're on for a good one when the other half says, "Oh, there's a model shop over there. Let's pop in and have a looky-loo." And you're like, "Oh, I've done something good. I'm in the good books." Phew. I mean, honestly, you could light a fag off the tips of my walking sticks, mate, because they're like... Sounds like a football rattle going, mate. I'm like,
yeah, I'll bet.
yeah, come on, zebra crossing. The cars will not run this fat bloke over. I'm gone, mate, but I could spend hours in there. I used to go up into Wonderland in Edinburgh whenever we're in Edinburgh, and I would spend the morning in there, mate. And yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's quite easy to lose an hour or 7.
Oh yeah, you know, because you just get chatting to the people that work there, and you build a rapport up, don't you? I love this because I've got one of these little minis in my stash, and I was going to do it as a scrapyard, junker. Mark's doing one there. He's using his chip in, not 100% if he did it right. Yes, you did.
No, looking all right to me.
He's putting some grime and dust effects on, and it will turn out fine. Grime and dust. If you want to have a look at grime and dust, pop over and see Scott's stuff on the Junk Works. He's got a nice little van he's been doing on there, mate. And I must admit, the algae or you know, that green grime that you get on windows, mate, I've not seen it done that well before. So, but yeah, and he got a Meng Terminator tank as well. But look at that, Dave.
Oh no, that's good. I like that.
I think he's done a mint job on that.
Oh, I think he's been a little bit severe on himself.
See, the thing is, mate, having had old minis when me and my missus first met, we had matching minis. I know, we're sad, didn't we? Mate, honestly, I would have tried to MOT that. You know, it's...
Yeah. No, that's fine. There's nothing wrong in that. He's got that about right.
I mean, my first Mini cost me 15 quid and a pouch of Old Holborn. Good deal that was, mate.
I'm sure.
But yeah, I like that. And anything like that to do with the cars. And yeah, my Mini's going to have the saw out as well. It's, yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for Tamiya to do another release of those particular minis, and then I can get the third and final one, and then I can do the
you want to do the job, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of drain pipe.
Look at that, Dave. Now, when I saw the picture of that tank,
that's
combat vehicle, that is absolutely brilliant, isn't it?
That's a thing and a half, that is.
It's a thing of beauty, isn't it? And do you know what I was thinking?
Go on.
You know that Russian build that you have, let's do something Russian.
Yeah, I can see where you're going.
You can see where I'm going, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Might have to get one of those and get the saw out.
But yeah, I thought you would enjoy that. When I saw that ping up, I was like, oh, and it may have been Googled as well. I can give you the kit number as well. I think it's either TS016 or TS018. But yeah, it does look.
I might have to do a little bit further investigation on that.
Yeah. You might want to.
He's been at it again, has he?
He has, mate. Yeah.
Oi, Charlie, get that burn open again.
Yeah. Do you want to say to him that if we bung him a score, mate, he can come down and pack mine up and all. Luke is saying he's still plugging away on the Trumpy 35th BMP 3 MICV, chopping away with a razor saw in an attempt to be able to display the interior. Lots of plastic card used so far. Happy modelling, mate.
Yeah. He's been busy.
Again, flawlessly executed, Dave, innit?
It's the panel lining around the hatches on the roof.
It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to find another hobby.
I'm sitting looking over at my armour stack, and I'm like, I'm never going to get round to building it. Oh, quick swig of tea. Frank's saying,
he's been doing food stuff again.
Yeah, Sweet Monday, pancakes, banana and chocolate sauce from tomorrow, back on his night shift.
Oh,
Maybe do some modelling.
That does look rather tasty.
Oh, dear. That does, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Let's put that full screen just so that you choc lovers out there can just go.
You know what? You could do that and put some custard over it as well.
Oh. Don't. You can't keep doing this to me, Dave. Philip Prime does a show on a Tuesday night where primetime modelling with Mike Mountain and Dave Barker at 8 p.m. So that's the three amigos strike back. There you go.
Hear no, speak no, see no.
Absolutely. So pop over and have a looky-loo and tune in for that. I think they do at the bench stuff and just have a bit of a yatta and all of that. Oh, there's Mike's link there, and it's Models for Heroes there. Bless him.
Good man.
Let's go in and have a looky-loo at some albums and see what's going on. That Dave.
There's nothing wrong in that. That is looking really nice.
Isn't it? I mean, honestly, don't be hard on yourself, geez. You didn't base this on a Mini that had the registration SPG at the front, did you? Because I'm sure that looks like one of my early panel repairs. Before I learnt the art of welding, mate. That's the only reason I learnt how to weld is because I owned a Mini.
No, that is nice. I like that.
Proper scrapyard engine in the back. Yeah. Get on of that.
No, that's nice.
I think he has done an absolutely mint job on it. I really do, mate.
I think he probably was being rather hard on himself. Oh,
absolutely, mate. Nat Williams there with a diamond art. What's that? Beatrix Potter's Hilltop
Farm.
Yeah, near Salisbury in Cumbria. There you go.
Yeah.
Archie's saying he's halfway through his figures for the truck and gun dio. Happy days. Good man. Jacqueline, yeah. Oh, look. No, I've got my rabbit, Dave. We've got rabbit.
Got the rabbit.
We are so happy, Jacqueline. You would not believe how happy us two totally and utterly stupid old farts are, mate, because we got our rabbits.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here with these Cheshire Cat smug smiles, isn't we? Look. It's like, rabbits. Ah, dear. A pair of pilchards. Oh, look, Dave.
She's good though. You got to admit.
Brilliant, mate. If you don't know where Jacqueline, have a look at the end credits. I know I've said it more than once, but there's a little hashtag that appears and pop over. She honestly is a crochet goddess, mate. And look at that. That's how
I like yours because it's got your pork pie hat on.
It's the Sunday Brunch bunnies.
Nah, they're brilliant. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
That's the gallery, mate. I'm just going to sit there and stare at that.
Right. Okay.
Rabbits, Dave, rabbits.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Steve's got his Klingon, Ujimi calling me, Star Trekky, Ujimi calling me thing. And he's been doing a mint old job on this, mate. I've been keeping an eye on this one, Steve. Weathering it up nicely, mate. And it looks like it's a fair old size kit and all.
It's not exactly small, is it?
Yeah, it's like...
But then Steve doesn't really do small stuff, does he? To be fair.
No. But they always looked sinister, didn't they, the Klingon? It's a bit like the Romulan warbird, isn't it? And that,
Yeah.
you know, they just had that... Yeah, you want some look about them. Yeah. And again, I like the different shades he's put on there. It's really coming across. And it's funny, you know, I look at this and my brain... I've been rivet counted by Dexterous Crafter, Dave.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's rivet counted me. Golden Bennett. Apparently, the heel top is a cross stitch, not diamond art.
Well, that's put you in your place then, isn't it?
Thoroughly rivet counted there, mate. Hey, Golden Bennett. I got me crafts mixed up, eh?
Yeah. Festa to the naughty corner. Festa
Yeah, I've thoroughly been put in the naughty step, eh? Okay. I don't know.
And your
Moving on.
your subject for detention today is the difference between.
I would have thought I'm getting rivet counted for not knowing me crafts. Do you know something? This is the last brunch I'm going to be doing. I'm going to give up the hobby now. That's it now. I've lost my mojo.
Is that a wibble? You having a wibble?
Yeah, I've lost my mojo now.
Oh, dear.
Hold off, eh? Model making trucker. Yeah, he says I'll tell her off. Or yeah, please do, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know she's going to listen to him.
Yeah, give her an Arduino question to answer, mate, and then rivet counter on one of them, mate. No one likes rivet counters. Behave. I don't know. Treehouse is going on now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've seen the treehouse, didn't we? So let's have a scrolly box.
Let's have another. Let's have a
looky low. I can't remember where we got up to in the galleries before I was unceremoniously not with you guys. So apologies if I do show things twice. It's just I may have lost our where we were when we did our.
Mind you, I think we've done a pretty good job of covering just about everything.
Oh, we've got big planage, Dave. We've got big planage.
Oh yeah, we done some of that. Oh, hello.
This is Kevin, yeah. Kevin Stevens, Jacqueline's husband. It's got is that a zero, Dave? Looks Japanese, doesn't it?
Yeah, I believe it is, but I will stand corrected if I'm wrong.
Yeah, I could be wrong. Oh, look at that. It is a zero. Oh, mate.
It says on the box, Zero Fighter.
Yeah, so, do I look as if I've redeemed myself now because I got the other one wrong?
Yeah,
I don't care that I got it wrong. I've got a rabbit. I'm happy, mate. I tell you, mate, that rabbit is going on my pillow tonight, mate. I'm like, yeah, it's not getting left in the man cave in the dark on its own because it might not like the dark, might get scared. Moving on. Kevin's been having a really good time there doing these landing gear.
Well, you can get tired of your jokes.
I know. I learnt off of you, mate.
You're going to put the brakes on them then, are you?
Absolutely am, mate. all geared up, mate.
Oh, dear. We're getting in the flat now, are we?
Yeah, Steve's got a big old propeller going on there on his plane. Look at that.
That's nice. Oh, there's some delicate little bit of chipping on the tips.
I know. Yeah.
No, that's nice.
I like that. Is that an Hellcat?
I'm not sure if it's a Hellcat or if it's a Corsa. I'm kind of thinking
I'm
Hellcat.
sure he'll tell me because he's in the chat. It could be an L-cat with an H, or it could be what Dave said.
I think it's looking like L-cat because it hasn't got the where the wings sort of tip up a little bit.
Yeah, Lynn's put it in. Nice L-cat. Good girl, Lynn. Hope you're doing all right. How's Polly the parrot doing, love?
Oh, that's looking a bit technical.
That is. I saw what he was doing there.
Well, you could say that he's coping quite nicely.
Yeah, it's just one of these vices, mate. Moving on. This
is more barrel stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, getting a grip of the situation there. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, where'd that one pop out from?
Richard Copeland. Look at that.
Oh, he hit that one well, didn't he?
Honestly, I like that. That is really lovely.
He's done a nice little bit of a work on that. That's
yeah. Ooh. Sarge, I'm making the same noises you make when you're on Tinkercad and Thingiverse there, mate. That's nicely done.
I like that. Oh, that's got some weathering on it.
Model officer James Skiffins almost completed a 48th Tamir F4F for Wildcat. Hope you liked it, mate. I want to cry.
This is where you just think, I might as well just give up. How does he get the time to do that?
Honestly, mate, I'm wondering whether he's had this on the bench near Mike Mountain after he's had his 4 Weetabix and he's blown the paint off the front of the wings there. all joking aside, mate, honestly, James, that is absolutely beautiful, mate.
Oh, it's a cracking build, mate.
Love it, mate. Love it.
You can't say anything else on that. It's a proper good job.
Oh, now I'm right in thinking diamond art.
This is not cross stitch.
No, this is diamond art.
Mm.
Here, Dave, have you noticed this bit of diamond art, mate?
Well, I was thinking
I am tempted to get one just to see how much of a cock up I could make of doing it. Because my Doris, she does all the cross stitch and that, you know. God, could you imagine me with a pair of tweezers and an optivisor? I'd probably get 3 of these stuck in the wrong place and go, do you know something? I've got a bag of balls for my diorama, Dave. I'm going to use them for a pebbled beach. Could you imagine the swear box we'd have?
I'm just wondering how many times you get launched across the floor.
Here, I've got a challenge for you. Shall we do one of these on a live show? But it'd have to be the late night one, mate.
I was going to say it's going to have to be after midnight. Talk about the watershed. Jeez.
Yeah. Dave, honestly, mate. I don't know. I love that. Look at it. Look at it. It's a big battleship Yamato. The space one.
Oh.
Yeah. Bit of trackage going on there. Oh, Ryefield as well. Challenger 2, mate.
Yeah, there's a Challenger one. I think that's the latest one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm. So many kits that I want to do, but just don't have enough time.
Yeah,
I could actually do with winning the lottery so that I could retire.
It's funny, mate. We was talking before I was otherwise disposed, and I'm sort of at that building or gonna build quite a lot of me stash stage before I get any more. So instead of buying kits, I'm gonna get paints and things like that. But I've just seen our cigar smoking, mate.
Yay, Frankie.
Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to thin me stash down a bit so that I can get a better take on what I've got left to build and that, you know. Look at that, Dave.
I like that.
I really love that little mini.
That he's done a really nice job on that. That is really nice.
Yeah. Can't be my mini, Dave. It's got floors in it. Mine had more plates than it did floors. You know, it was, like I say, you know, cutting the floors out of a mini is, floor subframes and subframe panels. Look at that facial furniture, mate. Frankie, you are a legend, mate. I had Lemmy on the phone way back in 2014, just before he passed, asking where his whiskers had gone, and now I know they went to a good home.
Definitely.
And
and a note to Frankie. Glad to hear that you've got moved in, okay, mate.
Yeah, and he's got one of his planes in the background there that we're about to see. Look at that, Dave.
Not entirely sure what it is. I know it's a boat plane, but that is
beautiful, isn't it?
That is nice. I like that.
Again, museum work, mate, isn't it?
Yeah,
and again, a very prolific builder, because it's like every week there's different planes that have been done, and it's like
I think he must have a little production line going.
I do, mate. He's just
this ruse that he's moved into somewhere else. Really, he goes there just to do a little bit of filming, and he goes back to his production line somewhere else.
I reckon he's got the two largest barns welded together, mate, as a man cave.
Oh, now that would be a man cave. Oh.
That's mint. I've seen a lot of people that build Gumpler as good as some builders that are should build for the love of the hobby, better and more experienced. Don't compare yourself with others. Sell it yourself as an original. Couldn't agree more.
Definitely.
Couldn't agree more. You know, I like to build things that are slightly different, slightly quirky and non-conformist, because I'm not one who's good at conforming to convention, should we say.
And then you get the biggest non-conformist going.
Yeah.
He's done it again, hasn't he?
I do. But I love him for this. I really
definitely.
Because I was so cautious when I started expressing myself in my models, because it's like anything when you first get into the hobby and first start YouTube, and you think I don't want to go too out the box here because people might get the hump with me. So you build in a conformist way, but I struggled with it, and I'm like, I'm just going to do what I normally do with kits, and that was it. And I you got in touch when I did the Concord, when I cut their front off. And
yeah. I still remember that video. God, dear. Right, we've now put the Concord together, and I'm going to cut the nose off, and within seconds the nose is gone, and it's like, you've done what?
Yeah, and people got in touch when I did the original cat build, and they're like, love what you're doing, it's so different. And I finally felt I'd found a home.
Yeah, because I remember when you did the original cat, you was very nervous of upsetting the Star Wars community.
Oh yeah, because I've got total respect for all the different genres. It's like armor builders. There are people that do really historically accurate work, and I totally respect that. And then I come along and I do a tiger tank painted as a tiger. But, I'm not doing that in any way, shape or form to disrespect anyone. I'm doing it because I'm just an idiot. And I like doing things slightly quirky. And I doff my hat to the Star Wars and Star Trek fraternity, but I also like to do things slightly different. And, my Star Wars builds are all different. There's room for everything, but I did have this fear when I did the cat that I would get hated on, and I thought the last thing I want to do is offend anyone, But
yeah, and I can remember talking to you before you started releasing the videos. You was, excuse me, you was really nervous about it.
Yeah, Muse is saying definitely swear box worthy. Laugh out loud. Do a show and donate the funds to charity. Do you know something, Dave? We could do something for Models for Heroes, couldn't we? Do it through a Just Giving or something like that.
Could do.
And do a diamond art, late night diamond art swear fest.
Actually, I'm just changing the subject ever so slightly. I'm having a quick look on a certain familiar website for said diamond art, and they're not that pricey.
Yeah. We'll have a look for a model related theme, be it military or something like. I don't know. We'll investigate it, and I think we can do something for a charity. Have you got? Let us know, Muse. Have you got a preferred charity yourself, love? You know, if they've got a Just Giving or something, so that we can, you know, put viewers' minds at rest that the money is going straight to that charity. Then, you know, if there's something that springs to mind, we'll do it.
Oh, I've just seen one for you.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Rabbits?
No.
Ross Medlock is saying, I'll donate a couple of pictures for you. Oh, that'd be awesome, Ross. That'd be brilliant, mate. But yeah, I think that's a good idea, Muse. I like the sound of that. Again, how did he do this? I love that. If that's a paint effect, I'm gobsmacked.
I think that's a little bit of layering going on there.
Something, mate, isn't it?
He's done the checkerboard, and then he's gone over the top of that, I think. Or has he put the checkerboard on last? I don't know. It's
beautiful, isn't it? Lewis has got a cockpit going on.
Oh.
He's saying it's a sticker. Mate, honestly, I thought it was a paint job. Happy days.
Nope.
Scale Model Muse is saying something for kids. Yeah. Children's charity. Great Ormond Street, Cancer for Kids, something like that.
Children in Need.
Children in Need, something like that. Got to be something in it. We'll do a bit of research. I like to do it where they've got a Just Giving or a thing.
Yeah, because then it goes straight to where it's supposed to without.
Yeah, and I'm very conscious that, you know, I wouldn't want viewers to think that, you know, us or you are pocketing the money and not the charity.
Yeah, I don't want anything coming towards me and then me passing it on. It goes direct and then they.
Yeah, I like transparency. I want people to know that it's going to that cause. So, yeah, we'll get something set up, Muse. We'll do a bit of research, darling, and we'll get something set up, and we'll pencil something in and let you folks all know. And because we probably have to do it on a late Friday or something like that, Dave, because there might be swearing involved, mightn't there?
I think there's going to be a lot of swearage involved.
You know, don't get me wrong, we won't deliberately have a swear fest, but just in case the odd fiddlesticks and broomsticks drops in, at least.
Yeah, I think you're being very polite.
I am, and I. Look at Dave.
Lord. What?
You see what's on screen?
He's done it again, hasn't
Tankage.
Who's that? Oh, look at that.
Model Mayhem Evans going, I hear the dulcet romantic tones of the lesser spotted festa. Cool, mate. I've never called it dulcet tones. I've heard it called something else. I've got an ATST there, Dave, as well. Having a bit of that. I think we might have done them because they're way back in the 27th of July. So,
yeah, I think, dare I say, we are slightly up to date.
I think we are pretty close with the gallery there, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
July.
If we've missed anyone, then apologies. But I think
We got 10 photos in the children's corner here. Have we got newbies? Yeah, we have got a couple of newbies there. This is what Connor and Paige created during Dad's live stream. Paige did the princess foam art and Connor made the foam art dinosaurs. Oh, look.
Oh, that's nice.
That is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look. Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs. Oh.
I just had this image then. Diana Dawes. Diana Dawes, absolute beauty, wasn't she?
Yeah, but you didn't want to argue with her.
No. They only lived just up the road, didn't they, in Sunningdale, her and Allen Lake?
Yeah.
Used to drive past there, Gaff.
Yeah. Drive past and keep going.
Yeah, she had a bit of a temper, didn't she, old Diana Dawes, mate?
Just a little. Yeah, you wouldn't. No, you just no, you wouldn't. No, just. No.
She had the art of swearing down to a fine art. I think we are gallery done there, Dave.
I think we are properly up to date.
Again, folks, if any of you have got YouTube channels, then add a link. I'm just seeing whether we can get some bits and bobs up here. Come on, you will do it. There you go. See if there's any newbies on there. Yeah, today if possible.
I thought you had a Fandango fast machine.
We have, but it's not taking into account Facebook.
Oh, right.
I'm going to go and have a looky-loo because she's in the chat. We got Musy Pops has got her own channel.
Oh.
Let's see. Now, here's a challenge, folks. Can we get Scale Model Muse to the magic 100 subs so that she can do a custom URL? How much do you love Festa today? She needs 9 more subscribers. Only 9. Only 9 needed. Magic.
I would subscribe, but I'm already subscribed. So
there you go. Muse only needs 9 more subs to get her to the magic 100. There's a little challenge for you.
Yeah, I would, but I'm already subbed. So
oh, that's all right. But there's a couple of videos on there, but you're going to be getting a lot more creeping in there.
Yeah, come on.
Muse is so close to the magic 100, and yeah, I think you'd make her day, folks.
Yeah, come on. Won't take you a few seconds.
We got any other people that have popped in? We are looking like. I think the last one I did was Scott's, wasn't it? Down at Junkbox. That was Scott. We got Scott to the magic 100.
Yeah.
We got David over at Spro and Glow. 23 subscribers. Well, let's try and get him up and all.
Right, hold on. Let me have a look.
There you go. There's one. I thought I'd already subscribed to you guys.
Hang on. Let me have a look. Spro
and Glue, Dave.
Yeah, I'm just on it now. Spro and Glue. Right, he's got 25 now because I've just subbed to him.
Good man. But like I say, folks, just have a scroll through on this and just pop along to the channels. And if you haven't subbed, because, you know, they do sneak through. You know, Philip there, look, he's over 100 subs now. I'm over the moon, mate.
Yeah, good man.
So by all means, have a little looky-loo in there and see what channels take your fancy. Or just scroll through, click subscribe. And I try to do it where we're all doing it like for like. So, you know, we all get subs out of it. I know it's begging for subs, but hey, at the end of the day, mate, I don't care. I'm not proud.
Hey, look, if we can get a couple of people over the 100 mark, then they can have their own URL and they'll be in 3 figures.
Absolutely. The way I look at it, mate, is people are good enough to give me their time on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And come and join us. And, yeah, the least I can do is share the love. I think Muse may have just hit 100. I've got a feeling that she's done it, mate. 102 subscribers, Muse. See, I know Festa can be a bit of a prickly old fart, but I've got a bit of compassion and I can help people out.
There's the power of Festa.
There you go, Muse. I hope you're happy, darling. Now go in and do yourself a custom URL and you can do yourself some sexy merch, mate.
Yep.
Congratulations. And again, I'm thanking everyone out there that have taken the time to give her a sub. You've probably made her day there. So,
well, there's
love has been spread.
11 people out there that very kindly subbed to her to get her over the 100. So well done to everyone.
Thanks for that, folks. It is massively, massively appreciated.
So hopefully we can get Sprue and Glue on his way to his century.
Yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, get Sprue and Glue to 50 and then let's get him to 100. But have a scroll through, folks. Any of you that have got a YouTube channel that haven't posted a link, post a link and we'll go in and feature your channels. And you know, I mean, when I did mine and got to 100, it was just nice being able to go youtube.com, 67's workshop, and getting t-shirts done, mugs done, and that. But no, thanks for that. That's made my day because Musy Pops is a dear friend of ours, and
so it's good to see her over the century.
Magic 100 always feels nice, doesn't it, Dave?
Oh yeah, I've got 100. Oh.
Here, Dave.
What?
Roger's just told me that it's that time.
What time?
Yeah, I've given mine the name, mate, Roger Rabbit. I thought a lot about that, didn't I? What?
You Burke.
Are you mocking me? Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Roger. Don't listen to that horrible, horrible man. Don't. I know, mate. Don't. You're all right. Fuck off. Yeah. Fudge sticks and broomsticks, even.
Yes. Oh dear,
Hey, Jacqueline, you made our day and made us both happy. We've made Musy's day and made happy. So everyone's happy, isn't we? Hopefully it wasn't too painful having Festa back. Are we going to wrap up, are we, Dave?
Yeah, I think we should wrap up and let these good people go and do what they need to do. Yeah,
because they're going to get foxed any moment, aren't they? I mean, he's going to be coming on for 3 o'clock, so it gives them a chance to have a cup of tea and something to eat and do their thing. Nim is saying she's currently sitting at 24. So can we get Nim?
Oh, subtle hint. Come on, let's get Nim.
Can we get Nim to 50 by next Sunday? And then we'll get you from 50 to 100.
Yep.
There we go. Dexterous Crafter saying, we've definitely missed you. Hey, mate, I'm here to please. She's trying to redeem herself for rivet counting me now, isn't you? You know your punishment. I'm gonna get one of these diamond hearts and send it up Mike Mountain, and I think we'll all do a live with it. Got to do something for charity, ain't we, Dave? For kiddies.
Oh, can you imagine Mike doing one of those?
I'd pay money to see him.
I don't think he won't have a swear box. He'll have a dustbin.
Yeah, I think we'll get him involved. He'll be up for it. It's kids' charity, isn't it?
Yeah, he's already replied. Yep.
Yeah. If you're up for it, Dad, why not? Nim saying, if I get to 50, I'll swear I'll be able to die happy. Nim, you'll get there, darling.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't subscribed to Nim, please do. Nim, by all means, post another link up on me Facebook group, love, in the YouTube section. Keep pimping it. Just whack it in straight in the comment in there, mate. On the YouTube. I don't know why I'm showing you that because I ain't screen sharing, am I? What Burke?
Can't get stuff.
Yeah, I know. I don't get out much, Dave. I keep telling you this, mate. There you go, Nim. Just go into this YouTube underneath here in a comment and bung it straight in and it'll appear. in the comments, and I'll feature it again next week. So I'm going to come on to you full screen so you can say your goodbyes, Dave.
Yeah. Firstly, thank you to everyone for all of your wonderful photographs, and don't forget, keep them coming. Put a sub for Nim, and don't forget, put a sub on for Sprue and Glue as well.
Yes.
So we can get them close to the 50, hopefully even get them over the 100. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Absolutely agree with that. Again, thanks everyone for putting up with my inane drivel. On a personal note, I'd like to say thanks to everyone that sent me really good, kind messages through Messenger of support and for the concern and all of that lot with my real life issues. Yeah, I'm back on my feet, and we'll be back to normal soon. So yeah, keep subbing to each other. That's what this group is about, and the channel's about, and the show's about. Let's have some good in the community for a change, and stop the bickering and all of that lot, and share the love a bit, you know. And special thanks to Jacqueline. Roger says goodbye. Bye bye. I just want to check. Yeah, I've taken the red pill, Dave.
You sure it's a red pill when it should have been the purple one?
I've not been on the morphine yet.
Oh, no.
But no, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sharing your time to join us on a Sunday. Yes. And it's you guys that keep us guys inspired to keep coming on and keeping you company. So as long as you want to join us and us join you, we'll keep doing it. If you get fed up with us, we'll go and do something else.
Don't forget, you can join us for the Thunderbirds build. That would be
this Wednesday, the 12th at 1 p.m. The Thunder Buddies are about to strike you with their inane mockery of Thunderbird stuff.
Oh dear. That sounds
bad. I think until then, mate, we can pretty much bid everyone farewell.
Bye bye, everyone.
Thanks for watching. See you next week. Bye bye. Don't let that horrible man pick on you, Roger.